here we are in the Sunraider, and we have a mouse in the belfry. And I've heard it every night for the last 5 nights. Finally took everything apart to see what was going on. And in this area, the back of the couch on that side and that side underneath, I found 2 nests with a total of 7 cannibalized baby mice, and not to mention quite a few other things that the thing has decided to destroy. Fortunately, it's not gone into any of the electrical or anything as of yet. And so I've been trying to trap it, and I just came up with an idea because I don't have a mouse trap with me. So this is what I'm building for a mouse trap. Let's take a look at it. So we've got a piece of wood here, and thanks to my my dart gun, I have a kind of a balance with some rocks down underneath here, some cheese. Mouse climbs up in here, goes in, has the cheese. Once he tries to come back out, it pops down and he's blocked and he can't get out. At least that is in theory. That is if I have the balance correctly with the small rocks. So we're going to try that. Right now he is trapped up here and I have not been able to catch him. So yep, we're just going to leave this and try it. As far as the mouse knows, those nests are still there, so it is desperately trying to get back there, and they are completely blocked off. So I'll let you know if it worked or not. So I don't know about you guys, but one thing I do like to do when I'm out and about is to test things before I need them. So I thought, since I'm built this thing to withstand some winter, and I'm going to be in some snow locations where I need kind of a vestibule to keep firewood and the bike and other things that I might not want inside with me on the outside and still protected, we're going to try to set up the awning on here and kind of do it as a half awning with a wall and see how that works. And yeah, let's give it a go. So for this, I'm going to use my green elephant poles. These are just got these on Amazon, but they're the tallest ones I could find with some strength to them. And being that my awning is so tall, I need something that's up there pretty good. So this awning is just a tarp, pretty thick one, but I think over time what's going to happen is all that folding up is going to end up making it wear pretty quickly. So I think next what I'll do is I'll probably try to get a woven acrylic, which is similar to normal awnings, just have one made. I don't have my sewing machine with me and do all that myself. If you haven't seen from my other videos, this L-track is what I use on the inside and outside. Real versatile stuff. I love it. And it just allows me to run awning, tarp, whatever I need on the outside. And this awning is 10 by 12, which is pretty big. But again, part of that is I wanted something to create a vestibule. And that's one of the nice things too about having this little giant ladder. Very versatile. Allows me to use it for getting in and out, use it for dealing with issues on the roof. Probably have to throw a 5-gallon gas can up here and do some sketchy stuff to do that, but it would work. Oh, and I also use it to put the flue on for the wood stove. on the other side. I can't go too low because the door, this goes over the top of the door also, and we create kind of a problem. Interesting. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do, yeah, it should work. Oh, that's a rock. These are called figure eights if you don't know what those are from or are. That didn't go in very well. We'll have to redo that. Making this up as I go. I took some of this. Something not there. Maybe get another one of these over here. Okay, started thinking through this process. I added an extra piece at the bottom there that you can kind of see, but what's really lacking is some type of a support between the two. PVC would probably work, but then that's a big storage item to store away. So I was trying to see what I've got with me, and I got an idea, and we're just going to see if it works. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of my cables. I have one for my bike and one for my jerry cans when fuel was so high, just to be safe. And we're going to try to stretch that across. It's not long enough, so we're going to add this to it and see if that gives us a little more support. Good shot. Okay, so this is how my brain works. DIY type stuff. Anyway, so I've taken one of those cables, as you can see here. What I'll do, I don't want it to stretch this out, so I'll put a fender washer in here so it pushes it right up against this. It'll carry it all the way through. Same thing here, fender washer on this side to carry through. That'll make my adjustment. And then what I'll do is I will take a 3-foot long piece of PVC that's 2 inches inside diameter so that these will fit through, put 2 holes in it. I'll put a hole coming up from the bottom and a hole coming up from the side. And what that'll do is the one will push it up like so, but what'll keep it from going this way is the second hole coming in this way, which will go up against there. So that will keep that taut, that will keep this taut, and then everything should work pretty good. Well, there you have it. Just another way of figuring things out when you're on the road living in your rig. Something else I just thought about was with this setup, as if you remember when I look in my YouTube videos of my shower setup, but my shower setup hangs off of those, that guy there and that guy there. Of course, I can move them wherever I want to, but that allows me to have my shower enclosed away from the weather during the winter, so I can take a nice hot shower. Yes. Well, we now know it'll work, and that's what all this is about, is making sure something's going to work before you need it to work. Cool. And of course, the biggest critic, just to make sure everything is copacetic, it is Lily approved. So we're good. After I add those poles, we should have our, our vestibule. So you got to remember, I wouldn't set this up if I was only going to be in a location overnight or for a couple days. But the way that I travel, I get into a location, and if it's a good location, I'll stay there for the limit. If it's a 7-day limit, I'm going to be there for 7 days. If it's 14-day limit, I'm going to be there for 14 days. If it's somebody that says, hey, man, you're welcome to stay on our property, hit me up if you're that person. I'll stay as long as you let me to stay. Try not to wear out my welcome, but yeah, that's what we do on the road. We take handouts if they're given. Anyway, have a good one. All right, here it is, Patrick's shop. First Sunroamer Overland sticker to go anywhere.
And down the mall, we got the boys here.
Yep.
Arizona crew.
Join me next week when we go to Elevated Overland Shop and do a few more repairs on the Sunroamer, getting it ready for the cold weather, rough roads. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow along.